Do you get migraines and burning pain into your neck? We have a comment here from Kelly saying that unfortunately Kelly is experiencing these burning feelings into the neck when waking up, and it's soul destroying. And I can totally imagine, any kind of migraine or headache is very, very uncomfortable. Of course, when migraines really hit, they can affect not just in terms of things like pain. It can start to cause more aura symptoms. It may start to cause dizziness. It can start to even affect things like vision or how we're hearing things. It can affect smell. It can affect all the senses and be even more autonomic as well. So absolutely can be very destructive when it happens. If you could send me some messages after this, just to give an idea of how long things have been going on for, what kind of things you tried to improve them, but to explain a bit more about what's happening there between the neck and the migraine. Honestly, it makes perfect sense, because what the research has found, definitely in more recent years, is we expect that it's going to be more of a neurological component going on with migraines. And neurological means anything basically in the brain, the spinal cord, and the nerves that come out, all the wires of the body. But some of the focal areas which may be more likely to be affected when it comes to migraines would be the top parts of the neck, particularly in that top part of the spinal cord, and then the nerves that are passing around to the cranial nerves or the cervical nerves. So the ones that go all around the head and then down to the shoulder, the arm, the hand, and the fingers. The area we're talking about will be coming from what we call that cervical spine. So that's the neck. So that would be this area we see here, and the yellow parts we see are the nerves. And these are the ones which will pass from here up and all around the head, all around the face, the eyes, the ears, the nose, which can be one of the reasons why people get these different sensations with migraines. But it's also going to start to affect these nerves, the ones we can see along here, the yellow parts, which go down the neck as well. So if there is an irritation to the nerves in this area, it makes perfect sense that it's going to start to affect not just what we feel in the head, but also down the neck, as the origin for those nerves is quite similar. And if there is some kind of, say, misalignment of the joints, maybe things are more out of place, that out of place may put more irritation onto the nerves. An example here of some of those bones. So say here we have the nerves running through, but if there is that misalignment, it's going to start to squeeze more and put irritation onto those nerves. It may not be as extreme as I just showed with my finger, but it may start to interfere with the normal functions of the nerves, which can cause problems into that area. So if it starts to be irritated, some people it's going to be things like numbness, it could be tingling, it might start to affect strength, it might feel like we're more weak. However, pain is also going to be a very common thing. So like I said, it makes perfect sense that if you're having migraines, it can start to have discomfort and pain into the neck, and that burning sensation may just depend on which pathways are being affected, whether it's in the spinal cord or the other nerves, the sensory nerves, which are coming off from it. If you have already tried, medication, maybe you've been to see the doctors, maybe you've tried a variety of different approaches, then if you have